I would like to present about introduction of Honda and Toyota. For Toyota Motor Corporation was founded in 1937 by Kiichiro Toyoda. The Toyota company is the largest car manufacturer in the world and has overtaken General Motors in United States, US. Toyota company has several automotive companies such as Daihatsu and Lexus. The engine used by the Toyota company is very high quality, so customers can maintain their vehicle for a long period of time. Next, introduction of Honda. Honda was founded in 1946 by Soichiro Honda, known as the Honda Technical Research Institute in Hamamatsu, Japan. But after 2 years operation, the name of the company was changed to Honda Company in 1963. The Honda Company produced its first car, a car with 2 seats. Honda has long-lasting engine durability and always use technology in its products. First as optional equipment and then as standard equipment.
I will continue the presentation to the horizontal analysis for Toyota. In liquidity ratio, we need to find 3 ratios. First of all, current ratio using current asset divided by current liabilities, which is year 2020 is the highest ability to pay the short-term obligation. Next, we find quick ratio, which is current asset minus inventory and divide by current liabilities. And in year 2021 is the highest ability to pay the short-term obligation. Then, net working capital, which is current asset minus current liabilities, and in year 2020 have the absolute measure liquidity better. Then, we need to find profitability ratio. We need to search net profit margin using earning after tax over sale, and in 2021 had the higher percentage in return to shareholder, while return on equity is net income divided by total equity, and that year 2019 had the higher return to shareholder. Next, in return on asset, by earning after tax divided by total asset, which 2020 record the higher percentage in returning on firm investment. After that, we need to find leverage ratio that have debt ratio equity, which is using total debt over total equity, and 2020 is the highest amount of debt. Then the debt ratio on asset using total debt divided by total asset, which is 2019 is the highest amount debt to finance asset. Finally, we need to find time interest on earn by using EBIT divided by interest expenses, and in year 2021 is the highest time which firm can meet loan requirement and lower the risk.
Horizontal analysis Toyota activity ratio. I will continue horizontal analysis of Toyota. First, for activity ratio is inventory turnover. Formula for inventory turnover is sales divided inventory. Year 2019 is the highest time, 10.580. 2019 is more effectiveness in inventory to generate sales than 2020 is 10.929, and 2021 is 8.683 times. Total asset turnover is sales divided total asset. Year 2019 has the highest time, 0.529 times in effectiveness of total asset to generate sales rather than 2022, 0.513, and 2021, 0.403 times. Account receivable turnover, sales divided account receivable. Year 2020 has the highest time, 10.457 in effectiveness in collecting receivable rather than 2019 is 9.512, and 2021 is 8.476 time. Fixed asset turnover is sales divided net plant and equipment. 2020 has the highest time is 10.704 in effectiveness of fixed asset rather than 2019, 1.710 times, and 2021 has 10.003 times. Horizontal analysis for Honda, liquidity ratio. Current ratio equal to current asset divided current liabilities. Year 2021 has the highest 1.329 times. Ability to pay its short-term obligation 1 time rather than 2001.261 times, and 2019 1.228. Quick ratio equal to current asset minus inventory divided current liability. 2021 has the highest 1.056 times. Ability to pay the short-term obligation rather than 2020 is 0.991, and 2019 is 0.963. Next, net working capital equal to current asset minus current liabilities. Year 2021 is the higher, has 18634 millions. Absolute measure in liquidity better than 2020, 150,922 millions, and 2019, 1366170 millions.
Next, profitability ratio. Net profit margin equal to earning after tax divided by sales. Honda analysis that the firm generated 0.49% in 2021 is of each of sales after all expenses were accounted for, different from 2019 0.38% and 2020 0.31%. Return on equity equal to net income divided by total equity. The shareholders earn a higher percentage, 0.071% in 2019 rather than 2020 and 2021 on year investment. Return on asset equal to earning after tax divided by total assets. The shareholders earned a higher percentage, 0.29% in 2019 and 2021 on the investment rather than 2020. Operating profit margin equal to operating profit divided by sales. The firm generated a higher percentage, 0.5% in 2021 in operating profit for each of sales rather than 2019 and 2020. For of the profitability ratio shows the higher is better. Leverage ratio covering the aspect is debt ratio equal to total debt divided by total equity. In 2019, the firm financed below 0.483% of its equity with debt different from 2020, 2021, its increase. This is because the lower is better. Debt ratio on assets equal to total debt divided by total assets. In 2019, the firm financed below 0.202% of its assets with debt different from 2021 and 2020, increasing every year. This is because the lower is better. Time interest on earn equal to earning before tax divided by interest expenses. The highest firm can pay its total interest expenses 54.957 times in 2019 rather than 2020 and 2021. Activity ratio involves aspects of inventory turnover equal to cost of goods sold or sales divided by inventory. The lower firm turn over its inventory 6.848 times in 2019 different in 2020 and 2021. This is because the shorter is better. Total assets turnover is equal to sales divided by total assets. In 2019, the highest firm generated 0.778 times in sales per million of assets will be different in 2020 and 2021. Account receivable turnover is equal to sales divided by account receivable. The highest firm's accounts receivable were turnover at 5.943 times in 2020 rather than 2029 and 2021. Last but not least, fixed assets turnover is equal to sales divided by net plant and equipment. In 2019, the highest firm generated 2.128 times in sales per invested in plant and equipment different in 2020 and 2021. This is because the higher is better.
This is a vertical analysis Toyota and Honda. The first one is current ratio. Both of company was increasing from 2019 until 2021. The table show that Honda companies have the highest ability to pay the short-term obligation rather than Toyota. Next, quick ratio. Both of company was increasing from 2019 until 2021. The table showed that Honda companies have the highest ability to pay the short-term obligation rather than Toyota. Moreover, the working capital. Both of companies was increasing from 2019 until 2021. The table showed that Honda was the highest and absolutely measure in liquidity better than Toyota. After that, the table showed Toyota company was the highest percentage of general sales on net profit margin. Other than that, the shareholder at Toyota companies earned a higher percentage from 2019 until 2021.
For the table shown, the fluctuating trend is debated on the Toyota returns on asset. From 2019 to 2020, the value is increased by 0.0019. However, from 2020 to 2021, the value is decreased by 0.0023. For the operating profit margin, the value is 0.076% and its descent on 2020 by 0.067. In 2019, Toyota debt ratio on equity was 0.212%, but the value soared to 0.536% in 2020. However, the value declined to 0.503% in 2021. As the debt ratio on asset, unlike the other parameters, we can observe the decrease trend. In 2019, the value plummeted from 0.796 times to 0.212 times in 2020. From 2020, the value declined from 0.212 times to 0.16196 times in 2021. Fluctuating trend is also dependent on the Honda's returns on asset, operating profit margin, and the debt ratio on equity. For the first point, the value is declined from 2019 to 2020 by 0.007%, but from 2020 to 2021, the value is rise by 0.007%. For the second point, the value is lessening by 0.003% from 2019 to 2020. But the trend is increasing from 2020 to 2021 by 0.008%. For the third domain, the value went high in 2020 compared to 2019 by 0.059% and it went low in 2021 by 0.012%. As the debt ratio on asset, we can observe the increasing trend. In 2019, the value soared from 0.202 times to 0.219 times in 2020 and went increased to 0.226 times in 2021.
We'll continue for the presentation. For the time interest earned, the trend for time for both company are different, which for Toyota decreased from 2019 to 2020 and increased back to 2021. But for Honda, decreased in 2019 to 2020 and increase back in 2020. As a result, Honda can meet low requirements and low risk of a default. For the inventory turnover of Toyota companies increased from 2019 and 2020 and decreased back in 2021. But the difference with Honda always decrease every year. The inventory turnover ratio for Toyota is greater than Honda in all year. The total asset turnover for both company, Toyota and Honda, decreased every year from 2019 until 2021. In 2019 until 2021, Honda will have a higher ratio compared to the Toyota. For the account receivable turnover for Toyota increased from 2019 until 2020 but decreased in 2021. The difference with Honda will decrease every year from 2019 until 2021. So based on the table, even Toyota will decrease in 2021 but still more effective in collecting receivable than Honda. For the fixed asset turnover for Toyota increased from 2019 until 2020 but decreased back in 2021. The difference with Honda decreased every year from 2019 until 2021. Toyota has a greater ratio compared to Honda. This also shows Toyota is more effective at generating sales from fixed assets.
For conclusion, we can conclude that Toyota company is a good performing rather than Honda company. From 2019 until 2021, Toyota has a greater accounts receivable turnover ratio than Honda. One is recommendation for both company. Toyota and Honda can use the other advertisement to entice more customers to buying the products. Next, the production of new cars of Toyota and Honda can using high technology meets the needs of customers, such as the quality of the vehicles, interior, safety and so on.